We're back with more issues of the Bat with a nice fat haul here to take a dent out of our list. Stay tuned to see the books. Hey YouTube comic community, it's Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and we are stalking the Bat once more. I went to a little micro-con. I had a table set up, I was selling books, but more importantly I was trading books. And there was a booth right across from mine that had a nice fat stack of Batmans and a couple others that had a little bit more as well. So we're going to go through these books, we're going to show off what we found, and we're going to knock off some numbers from our nice chunky list. Starting off, this is Detective Comics. This is issue number 436. With Batman being scared and the night has 1,000 fears. This I did get this one from a different dealer than where the bulk of this came from, but nonetheless, a solid pickup. And this is Detective Comics number 478. With, I believe this is the first appearance of the second Clayface. Got that one. It's looking pretty sharp. Yeah, so now the rest of these, yeah, these all came from, I want to say these all came from the same seller. This is Detective Comics issue number 492. This might have come from the other seller. So we're calling this is about a 5.0, but it's still in decent shape. This is one of those, was it a 100-page? No, it was a dollar book, right? So when it came out, it was actually marked as $1 because it had a lot of story into it. So that's Detective Comics issue 492. And then, yeah, this is where we're getting into the seller across from me. So this is Detective Comics with Batman and Batgirl, and apparently Robin crying on the front. So this is issue number 393. And what is it? The case is over, the team up is finished. This is goodbye for Batman and Robin. Yeah, so he's crying his way back to the car. 393, and then we've got issue 486 of Detective Comics. This is another one of those thick dollar issues. And we've got issue number 497 of Detective Comics, where Batgirl is a murderer. So really interested in this particular run of books. I want to find out what happens with Batgirl. And we've got Detective Comics issue number 460. Who is that on the front? Oh, some kind of swashbuckler. Batman goes after some crazy people. That's a nice near mint copy, near mint minus. Here we go. We got a VF copy. This is 459. Looks like we got a little cameo appearance here from Man Bat. So this is Detective Comics issue 459. And Alfred, you've got to take the rap for this murder. I've never been a butler, but I don't know if that's necessarily in the job description. Detective Comics issue number 502. Nice sunrise cover there. Yeah, that's what we don't see Batman very often, is in the light. At least not since he left the 60s. This is issue number 501, and we're trying to figure out whether or not Lucius or Alfred is the murderer. Say the butler did it. Alright, Detective Comics number 529, The Thief of Night. Very cool copy there. Nice near mint, fresh copy. This is issue number 488. Clearly these are not in any kind of discernible order. Again with the dollar book. Batgirl back to Congress or back to the streets. She's going to Washington? I don't know what that... We'll have to find out what's going on in there. But this is another like 5.0 copy. It's a little weathered, but it's got, it's readable, and that's what we're looking for, is just nice readable copies on this. This is Tech 461. And Detective number 456, nice black cover. Who's this on here? She did something no man could ever do. She killed Batman. Death kiss. So maybe that's Poison Ivy, I don't know. It's a redhead. Who knows? And then Issue 461, again another dollar issue with more Batgirl, which that always makes me happy, seeing the Batgirl stories. Murder in the Night. And then finally issue number 498, again continuing the Batgirl murderer storyline. So that's a good pickup. That's a nice big stack of Detective Comics that we're going to be able to mark off of our list. So in this, no issues of Batman were discovered. So we are still at holding at 7 issues that we need for that particular run. But in this one now we've gone from, 53. There was a total of 16 issues from this here particularly, and that's going to bring our total down to less than 40. We're at 37 issues of Detective Comics left to get, which included issue number 478, the key issue, which is the first appearance of Clayface number 3. So the first Clayface was in the Golden Age, the second Clayface in the Silver Age, and then now we have one here in Copper, issue number 478. So, ticking them down, right? We're knocking them, picking them up and knocking them down. Every time I go to a place where there's new books, I am actively pursuing Batman issues. We got 16 in this haul, a nice fat dent in the Detective Comics run. I'm Jimmy the Geek Aficionado. Thank you for clicking play on the video. Make sure you hit the like button if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell, and you're going to find out when we've got more great Bat content. We'll see you next time. Thanks.